right, welcome back, friends, to another exciting episode of FEMBOI Feast. This time on Sunday. Tonight we have Mapo Tofu. I'm gonna give that a whirl. I'm not very strong at making that. And we're gonna be making some banana pudding Rice Krispies. So that'll be interesting. We'll give it a whirl. Big shout outs to everyone who has participated in the voting for the cooking streams. I appreciate you. Man, the weather is getting gnarly. Be glad the Phillies just finished because they would not be playing through this one. But yeah, let's go get it started. And I'll meet y'all downstairs. You know, I feel like if this is how we're going to be doing this stuff, I should like have like intro music whenever I go downstairs. But it's just a lot to set up. Alrighty, welcome friends back to the kitchen. Yeah. So I have been working on. I have some of the pork here that is still frozen. Well, wow, it is storming pretty heavy. So if the stream gets interrupted, just know that's what happened. But yeah, I have most of what we need here. A lot of Tylenol and a crap ton of etc. But I got our mini marshmallows. We got some banana cream pudding. This will spin around and hopefully cooperate. Don't make me, please. Thank you. But yeah, we should not really have a rough time doing this. I just need to pull up the recipe. I am not familiar with the work. That rain just came out of nowhere. Okay, let me pull it up. So Shelby toasted. That's so goddamn heavy. Mix all pudding ingredients in a bowl until well combined and set aside to thicken. Melt butter, fine marshmallow, fold in Rice Krispies. Okay, so that shouldn't take long at all. That should be like darn simple. Okay. Now that it's been like at least 2 minutes, I can start making jokes. My favorite pudding is putting my dick in your mouth. Har har har. Everybody laughs. No one's heard that joke before. Believe it or not, it's the first time ever in recorded human history that joke has been told. Anyway. So if I'm gonna make pudding, I'm just gonna grab like one of these metal mixing bowls here. It's not a big deal. So basically pudding is just fucking, okay, beat milk with whisk 2 minutes. It's offset in 5 minutes. So I just need 2 cups of cold milk. Wow, it is raining like crazy out there. But yeah, welcome to the new kitchen. It's wonderful. I love it. I will continue to love it. It is like mega gnarly out, like building shaking thunder right now. Yeah, Phillies better be glad they finished that game up as quick as they did. Let me actually move this camera back a little bit. The angle I have it set at is a little confusing, but that should be good, right? Nice and level. Looks solid enough. I'll have to I think I'll have to rotate these just a little bit because I'm deflecting the light in ways I shouldn't be. There we go. But yeah, it's pudding. So I'm gonna get the measuring Koopa and one sec. Hello? Interesting. So today I have learned that when it is raining this hard, our back toilet gets locked up. And there's some sort of air gap trapping. So that's cool. I will have to keep an eye on that. Great. Love it. Homeownership. It's wonderful. Trust me, you're going to love it. You're not. You're going to hate it. Which means I'm also going to have to check in the basement and make sure my my test plug is still in there. Because if it's not, that's a problem, because the basement will be actively flooding as we speak. But to be honest, we don't normally get rain like this. But sure as God's got sandals, that's what we got right now. All right, so I'm just gonna whisk this for a couple of minutes, and then it'll set. It's Jello. It's pudding. You've all made this before, right? Like, I'm hoping you have, right? That is, you know what? It might not be able to flush because the inrush of water is too high. I can guarantee it. I might seal that back pipe. I think that honestly might be like the correct answer. It tastes like banana cream pudding. I can see. Had a little riders on the side. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to get a little bit thicker. Okay, I'm gonna let this set in the fridge. What sound was? You know what? This can chill. Was it a glooping and popping sound? Or the thunder? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go check downstairs and make sure we don't have any serious problems to deal with. Anyway, I don't know if any of y'all can hear me down here, but I have water coming into my house. Lovely. Okay, well, let me see where it's coming in. Front side, front left corner, and back patch. Okay, that shouldn't be too awful. That's just fucking annoying. Again, I don't know if anybody can actually hear me, so kind of is what it is. Welcome to owning a house, especially old houses. You never know what you're gonna have to do to fix them. For me, I am going to have to throw this towel. I'm going to have to reseal wherever the fuck that is. Okay, that is coming there. That is also wet. Is that coming in sides or top penetration? That's blowing right through the foam. Alright, well, best I can do is fucking dry this shit off for now and fucking get it resealed. Well, hey, aren't cooking streams great? But to be fair, I never would have found this shit if I wasn't cooking and in the kitchen and observing. Just slice the shit right out of my finger. Cool. Okay. So I was right in picking out where these potential leaks were. At least that's a positive. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do about that. Fun. Fun. Owning a house, it's great. We're on a sump pump? No. The unfortunate thing is it's attached to the city line. And I have to figure out where the leak, like the major leak is penetrating the front corner of the house. So I gotta figure out where that's coming from. Okay. Melt butter. Okay, that I can do. We'll melt some butter. How much? 8 tablespoons. So yeah, that's an entire stick. That is going to go in the warming center. This is a whole stick of butter. It's Rice Krispies. I'm not very shocked or appalled by this. But yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna go talk to Shelby about this, and we shall continue. So, thank you for your patience. I love it. Okay. We're gonna go toss some buckets downstairs and then do some, we'll take a look at our warming. Oh, it's actually working. Very nice. Why is this wet? Jesus. It might just be because of the wind and shit, but still, the sills should be sealed. I have silicone caulk. I'll bring that up if you get it dried out. Anyway, the windowsills are leaking too. It's fun, and it's actually kind of odd because we, when we inspected this house, it had rained like a motherfucker for 3 days straight, and we didn't see this, but it might just be kind of the severity. These are pretty severe thunderstorms right now that are kind of, they're pushing against the normal storm path is how I would describe it. Like the winds are coming from the opposite direction. Okay, I still hear dripping, but I don't see any right now. Isn't this fun? See, this is what I said when home ownership is fun. Because the answer is it? Alright, well, fucking is what it is. But your boy's probably gonna have to get more foam for the ceiling. I got my... Did you turn that off? Oh. So it has stopped dripping down there? Yeah. So the roof is good. It's just the ceiling around it. Yeah, it's whatever's running down, to be honest, probably through the crack in the like it's that front corner. So whatever's dripping down that direction.
This front corner?
Yeah, in fact, there's a little crack right there in the foundation. Seal it back up.
You know what's funny is when you go up in the bedroom.
Yeah.
This corner, I don't care about.
Yeah.
This of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It comes over off right here.
Yeah.
You can see it
yeah, it needs to be re-leveled.
Right, just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That. So if it's dripping down, that's probably why it's dripping right there.
Yeah. The thing is, it doesn't look like it's coming from the front. It's coming from the side of the front. So it would probably... like there's in the gapping between this area here. Yeah, like right in between here, probably. There's like... Yeah, but yeah, that's not it. It's coming from somewhere over here. It's gonna be somewhere on this side, and to be honest, I would like to take whatever the fuck this is off and get into this, because I guarantee there's chipping. This paneling, get fucking rid of it. Yeah. Because...
So we could just unscrew this paneling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what you're having here is it's coming down somewhere in here. Because the front corner places it right under this, and that's not sealed up, nor is that.
Yeah.
So that'll... I'll probably have to hit that with more silicone.
Now when it goes down, this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna go finish making Rice Krispies. Anyway, that's how you handle a fucking crisis as a team. Anyway, my socks are wet. Yeah, I got wet toes. Alright, so we're back. I actually have taken the time to melt some butter really nicely. Yeah, what's up, Stammeron? So, what did I miss? Yo, take care, Axel. But yeah, I'm not concerned. Yes. You sure you don't want to put these back on and hop in the shower? Thinking about it? Oh, hey, your thing fell down again. The shower curtain. Oh, hey, the toilet relieved itself. Yeah, I was right. So that's not a big deal. That's just what happens when there's a huge fucking flash flood. The inrush pushed water back up the flapper valve. Anyway. Physics, they're cool, right? Kim says hello. All right, so melt butter and then combine marshmallows. 5 fucking cups? Jesus Christ. All right, so hey, who wants diabetes? 5 fucking cups of marshmallows. Yeah, seriously, I hung that back up twice. Anyway, for real, like it's... Like, this is part of owning a house. I'm not freaking out. It's not like, oh my god, our basement is, like, under serious water. But there is infiltration, and it is on, like, the structural part of the front porch. So, like, I would prefer there not to be water getting there. So, we're just going to check a lot of things. I'll probably use a lot of foam and silicone. You know, because at this point, it's like you can't really, like... You'd have to like demolish the front thing and like re-pour everything, and that's just not gonna. It's not in our budget. It's not really in anybody's budget. All right, so I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna move this to actual heat, to be honest, because it's gonna need a little bit more than just being warm, because we got to break down the schmarshmallows. But no, otherwise, this house is fucking great. You know, it's not perfect, but it's in our price range. It's got good enough bones. You know, little shit like that we can fix. The other thing is, this is not what I would call a normal storm. This is not what normally happens when it rains in the city. Like, it is fucking raining sideways currently, so... All right. I love marshmallows. Yeah. Yeah, foam sealant's really good, and then I have some silicone sealer that's gonna go on the window sills upstairs. Did the lights just dim, or am I actually actively finally having a stroke? I already put 3, so I technically need 2 more cups of schmarshmallows in there. Is that you? Hmm. Yeah. Hole's not long enough. Yeah, chode-like in appearance. Isn't homeownership great? You ready to fucking quit yet? Yeah, I'm not concerned. It'll be fixed. I'm definitely thinking it's probably, like, if it's coming in the front corner, it's gotta be in that area that's trapped. Or right at the edge work. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Nah. Yeah. So this one's coming, you know that dead cast iron pipe? It's coming from out there, across some wood beams that are in kind of entrenched. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It would come over, yeah. No, I am not disagreeing, so. Mm-hmm. Which is, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What he thinks. I mean, you can go check down there if you want. I threw blankets down. I don't think it'll be dripping, but yeah. Global warming's not real. This is a lot of marshmallows and butter. Yeah. Anyway, I'm stirring my marshmallows. Hello, Foud. Wapaba? Foud, do you want to come help seal a leak we got in the basement? It's not really bad, but like, you know, we can use a hand. I also have to go caulk my windowsills. On the way. Cool. I'll have some banana pudding Rice Krispie treats when you get here. And some Mapo Tofu. It's just a glob of like half melted marshmallow. The other thing is I recently opened up the drain that has existed in the backyard. And maybe that wasn't such a good idea. I mean, realistically, is it what I was supposed to do? Yes. Is it maybe something that got dirt covered over it because it was causing issues like this? Also, probably yes. Your housework is on the delay now? What's up? Hopefully nothing bad. All right, no more whisk. I gotta turn to the rubber turner. Hi, Pen. Oh, nice, nice, nice. How long's she staying for? Yeah, Listen, I'm not alarmed. It's just I'm trying to maintain a house, and like problems like this, if you don't take care of them, they just don't magically go away. They just get worse, and it causes more damage. Three weeks? Hell yeah, dude. Y'all got anything fun planned? I assume you do. Also, I have no idea if we have background music or not. If it needs to be turned up, let me know. I'll just go take care of that while this kind of cooks itself down. And it's good to see you. What are you still doing awake? Busy having grace. Are you busy having gray sex on your dead grandmother's bed? You ever ridden a bicycle? The stream has now just turned into me pretending to be Jonathan Frakes asking you non sequitur questions. Why did you buy a? Well, I mean, like, is it like an exercise bike or like an actual bike? I'm not condemning you. I know, like quality bicycles can be actually very expensive. Like I live in the city, so like people fucking spend stupid money on that shit, especially up in Manayunk. Okay, that is done. Oh, I heard music. Trail riding. Oh, 800. I thought you said 8,000. Okay, and then I need a quarter cup of this. Oh, all right, that's set and is like ready to go. I love pudding. Just stick in your mouth. Yeah. Still dripping a little bit. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I need transfer to dish, parchment lined baking dish. How much? 6 cups of Rice Krispies. It's pretty creamy. One might even call it dreamy, per se. Okay, so I've actually never made Rice Krispie treats. Oh God. This is all incorporated nicely, but I need 6 cups of Rice Krispies. So I assume they just get poured right into there. I drizzle the shit over it and press down to form. This is the only size and availability of Rice Krispies they had. Giant size. Who the fuck be eating this much Rice Krispies? I got questions. One. Two. Race. 4, 5. And that is, in fact, number 6. I need to get normal baking dishes one of these days. Okay. There we go. At least I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing, right? Okay, so I need more mini marshmallows and some Nilla wafers. Crushed Nilla wafers. Strong hands. Gotta be honest, I probably should have folded this in like pretty much immediately. But there, oh, there we go. Now we're starting to congeal and conglomerate. Yeah, thankfully my back isn't super bad in the mornings. It's normally after a fucking hard day of shrimping in front of the computer. That's looking like a Rice Krispie texture. Check back in the chat in a second. These look like Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, they're pretty good. The banana's pretty subtle, but, you know, banana is not the strongest of flavors in the universe, you know? Alright. Those have folded really nicely. So, pen's only here because it knows I'm not wearing fucking shoes right now. Secret? I never know what the fuck that I'm doing. I still have some chicken thighs to fucking cut up and package. Okay, Mapo Tofu. after I have my fucking depression banana pudding. Putting this dick in your mouth. This joke's never gonna get old. It probably could have used a little bit more banana, but we shall live with it. All right, let me organize my fridge. I got blueberries. I have blueberries. I'm having blueberries. They were actually on sale. Okay, so next thing we're going to work on is Mapo Tofu. Which I have not made previously. Oh yeah, obviously. I mean, I have real nanas here, but my sausage. Okay. So now this is Mapo Tofu. I know we need a wok. Do we want to gas this one? Or do we want to stove it? Let me go fix the stick too. All right, do we want to pull out the fucking camping stove or do we just want to do it on the stove? Ginge! There we go. All right, no opinion. I am going to lock it up. Okay, so I have not worked with tofu in many a year, and generally when I do, it's always a fucking disaster. So, have patience with me on this one. We'll pull up a recipe. Okay. fucking 27 million stories. Ginger, garlic, so peppers, ginger, garlic, ground pork, bean paste, chicken broth. Okay. So, it looks like I'm gonna fucking have a brain tumor. Hi, Yin. Alright, let me check on my pork. I think this will be good enough. It's not entirely defrosted, but it should be good enough. So, I'm gonna need some ginger. And I do have some Thai chilies that I hid from myself. Oh, ho, ho. Ah, God, that was a noise. Have to make sure the pen can't see my feet. There they are. Yeah, Pen, you thought you were going to have a chance. Unfortunately, no, I'm far too smart and talented. Yeah, no, you're not. You can get them yourself. They're $1.77 a carton. Okay, so I need my ginger and I need a spoon. I have a spoon. I have some ginger. So if you're unfamiliar with this trick, ooh, these are nice knobs. They picked a nice knob of ginger for me. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, yeah, that looks like my knob. Then what you're gonna do, take your spoon, right, against your ginger and just peel. Skin's just gonna come right off of it, nice and easy. Oh God, this is soft, fresh ginger. Oh, just peel that shit. That kind of papery skin off of it. I've not, you know what? Speaking of like ginger and shit, I've not had like my normal tea in like a week and a half. Okay, so take this, slice it up real nice. Just basically a nice dice. Excellent. It is an Asian dish, so obviously we will also need some fucking garlic. Have chicken broths, that's good. I got them on sale. Where the fuck did I put my garlic? But yeah, the local Giant had them. If you bought 3 of either strawberries or blueberries, they were $1.77 a package. Yeah, like it's for us here, it's tough to get fresh fruit, but not incredibly expensive. So when I do get them, I try not to let them go to waste. Nope, there it is. Also, the Australian dollar is a bit, it's a bit still weak compared to the US dollar, I think, isn't it? Also, if y'all don't know Yin, content creator, streamer, gamer, artist, would highly recommend checking them out. Peel the rest of the shells off. Hi, Primus. Yeah, the Australian dollar's really been struggling, and I'm not sure why, but I know like the Australian dollar also kind of reflects slightly off of Japanese yen, and I think it's just because those are like the only 2 like really quote unquote strong currencies in that area. Because the fucking Chinese yuan is always like always traditionally undervalued intentionally, otherwise it would collapse the entire fucking global economic balance. And I mean the only other realistic one would be the Philippine dollar, but like again, historically there's really not a lot of value concentrated in that. You know, China or Japan is the yen is kind of factored into a lot of global markets, so that has that kind of backing stability. And the Australian dollar is, it's Australia. It's still relative to the UK, so it withholds some of that. At least that's what would make sense to me. The other thing is just like economically, Australia is really the only one that's handled a continuous positive GDP for the past like 20, 30 years, I think on a global scale, but it's starting to see a slowdown because a lot of that was held within the natural resources sector, and you can only extract so much natural resources before it starts catching up with you on one of any factors, really. Time to go back to carrying gold. I mean, if you want to look at it contract price wise, your best bet's probably silver, realistically. Because the differential, like contract to strike price, is wild. Also, silver's less expensive to get into. Okay, let's walk and roll. Yes, I did. No, I will never again. All right, so we'll get some heat into that. Man, you ain't paying my bills. What are you gonna do? Tell me to quit my day job? All right. So. Those aren't it. Making sure I don't have any fresher pepper around, but I do not. So it is what it is. I am just going to use the not exactly freshest Szechuan peppercorns that I have, but you know, we'll get there. Okay, so I don't know if I have spicy bean paste, and I do, thank fuck. It's technically gochujang, but like it's fucking close enough. Don't even with me. Right, so there you go. Some Szechuan pepper, and I'm going to try my best not to burn it. I know that's going to be tough. But I'll try and keep an appropriate level of heat on it, just so it warms and pulls the oils out without burning it. Burn your pepper, that shit's bitter as fuck. Same thing with garlic. Try never to fucking burn garlic. I know there are like 1 or 2 recipes where it really works, but like burnt garlic is shit. Okay. So, while that is doing its thing, I am gonna pop this tofu. Which is not like popping bottles, because it's tofu. Personally, I'm not like the biggest tofu fan, I'll be honest with you. Does it do the job you need it to do? Yes. Working with it? No, I fucking hate it. I hate working with tofu. Even if it says it's extra firm, it has as much firmness as, I don't know, your parents not feeding the dog at the table, which is like none. Just assuming your parents are like that. I don't know. I've never owned a dog. But it's tofu, so I'm gonna cut slices in this and, you know, hope it maintains its form. I know damn well that it actually won't. But you know what? Discretion is the better part of valor. You think you see something? No, you fucking didn't. Listen, Primus, I would... You know what? I would make a better president. I am almost 35. Fucking Markiplier can run for president. To be honest, at this point, I'd rather have him than those two. Okay. So, we're gonna go with our ginger. A nice little sizzle. Heat back into this. Wood boy. Yes, I am using a fucking camping stove inside. You want to do this shit right or no? Oh, I forgot to add 1 or 2 of our bird's eye chili friends. We're gonna pop one of them. I'm doing this with not crazy spicy or not super high temp oil because that will fucking incinerate all of the spices, and it basically is like mustard gassing yourself. We've done that on stream before. See, nice low temp. I'll probably get another one in there without fucking killing myself. Much like when you're adding soy sauce to the wok, work it in from the sides. Don't just throw it right in the hot fucking oil. I do need to wash my hands though. Okay, cool. We're getting a little bit all over. Okay. Garlic going in. I don't know if anyone can actually hear the very nice sizzle. Garlic smells good. Garlic always smells good to my ass though. Alright, so I have about 30 to 40 seconds here. And I am just gonna take this pork, which I'm pretty sure is actually still fucking frozen in the middle. So, you know, fuck me with that one. Actually, you know what? This is fine. It'll be fine. About half pound pork. Now, it's gonna freak out a little bit because, you know, it's still mildly frozen, but basically we're just gonna let this break itself down. Put a little bit more heat in it. Yeah, I probably should have fucking defrosted this, but you know what, we'll live. It's just, we'll peel it apart. There we go. The thing with wok is you do have a lot of radiant heat, so this thing is just gonna start cooking and defrosting. It'll be fine. I mean, to be honest, the pork isn't really the star of this dish anyway. It's just there to help the background flavors. But I do wanna let this kind of do its thing for a little bit here. And I will continue to get splattered with hot oil. You love to see it. Be like fucking Uncle Roger. I'm just fucking flip this shit with my hands. Uncle Roger Malaysian. Okay, I do need to wash my hands though, because I did just crush some bird's eye chilies with my bare hands. And yeah, I don't want that entering its way into my eyes or mouth or penis or butthole or nutsack without, you know, the express written consent of the NFL commissioner. Jidge. Yeah, no one won the debate. You know who didn't? You know who the biggest loser of the fucking presidential debate was? The American people. We fucking deserve better. Yeah, mustard gassing yourself, it's very common in Asian cooking and Mexican cooking as well, if I recall. Like kind of Tex-Mex, there is a lot of that kind of making your pepper paste. I'm just gonna keep this low because I don't want this pork or any of this stuff to really get like super charred. But yeah, I probably should have busted that open a little bit more than I did. Should we get me an apron? I mean, I have my Ignis apron and my Twitch apron that you can't buy. So those are there. I know the real reason people come to cooking streams, because I dress like a trollop. Think you're actually interested in my fucking food? No, you want to stare at my tits. God knows what I'm on about. All right, our hunk of schmeat is almost done defrosting, and then basically once I have it cooked through, we'll add some. Well, I'm gonna be lazy and just use gochujang. You can use specifically like spicy bean paste. I forget the technical name of it, like the actual name of it. But instead of like peppers, it's peppers with like a adzuki bean paste. Oh, I'm so used to it, dude. I am one of those people that will cook bacon naked and like not care. Almost broken down. Spike the temperature back up a little bit just to get this last bit of pork cooked. It's looking great right now. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna probably blow my sinuses out of my asshole, but like, hey, I had fucking hot pot yesterday, so, you know, I need a good colon cleansing. Yeah, I don't know if you're still here, Dad, but the next time you come down, we'll have to take you to Hot Pot. All you can eat meat and vegetables. But that's what my food eats. I'm just kidding. I had so much corn and broccoli yesterday. And onions, man. I fucking roasted some garlic that I put into my soup base. And like, it just like, it roasted perfectly that I a bit into it, and it just like literally turned into like just pureed garlic. It's beautiful. Smashed it and stirred it right into my sesame pork broth. So good. A perfectly roasted clove of garlic goes a long way. All right. So pork is all broken up and busted up. Let's get it cooked through. We'll throw some gochujang on this shit. We'll hit it with some chicken broth to kind of help deglaze it, and then we'll let the tofu into the party. And then I gotta throw some water and cornstarch up in this bitch to make a sauce. We're good to go. Very simple, quick and easy cooking stream. That didn't happen. Who did that? That wasn't me. Okay, here we go. So again, I'm not using the like spicy bean paste. I'm using fermented pepper paste. It's gonna be pretty fucking similar. It'll just be a little bit more spicy and a little bit less earthy. Any Koreans in the chat or people that know what the spicy bean paste actually is, feel free to toss it into chat. For some reason, I keep wanting to say it's like akatsuki, but I know that's 100% incorrect. Or I'm probably thinking of adzuki beans, which is like a red bean paste, but it's not like the spicy fermented one. It's more used for like halo halo. Big ups Jollibee. On the plus side, this is starting to look the correct color though, so I am very happy with that. And it's starting to smell real fucking good. To be honest, I don't even fucking want the tofu. I should have made rice. I have leftover fucking fried rice, veggie fried rice that I made. I will put this on that. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little testy. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's definitely definitely has some spice. A little bit of spice to make that nice. Yeah, no, I use gochujang is the fermented pepper paste. I use that shit on fucking everything. Ah, chicken broth. I need chicken broth. 2 turds cup. And then fucking... There we go. Tofu's in. And I don't have cornstarch just because I've had potato starch on hand for a while. I'm just gonna try and be very fucking gentle. What? I swear to God, if you're telling me there's a severe thunderstorm warning, I'm gonna come and find you. I know, there's a severe thunderstorm warning. It's coming into my fucking basement. Enough. Excellent. I am going to add a little bit more. And there, kind of. Bring out the potato starch, which is gonna work the same as cornstarch. Don't get uppity with me. So realistically, you should probably, unless you really know what you're doing, you probably want to actually mix your cornstarch or potato starch or whatever rice starch with water first and make a slurry, because that will kind of help this condense. I've fucking done this enough. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And because this is simmering, and I'm giving it a good mix, I'm also trying to like mold down the edges of this tofu a little bit because there are some large pieces. Bam. That should help it firm up. I can definitely tell you this is a spicy dish because my nose is starting to run. My lips are tingly, and I really only had a small piece of pork. So either it's because I blew my nose earlier or a little bit of heat going on there. The answer is there's a little bit of heat going on there. So when it starts sounding like that good puss or good bus, whatever you're into, and it starts getting a little bit thick, that's when we know we're done. Oh yeah, fuck, I have this camera. I can just show you, idiot. Right? How we looking in there, huh? Looks very much like Mapo Tofu, at least to me. I can tell that it's not as red as it should be, but again, difference between bean paste and pepper paste. To be honest, that should be good to go. I'm just gonna let it sim for a little bit. Use some more sauce. I mean, yeah. So here's the deal. I've only had this once, and I don't really remember. Normally, I'm on the side of sauces being thicker. But that's not, I know that's not always the truth and correct answer with sauces. But I'm thinking it's looking pretty soupy. I mean, yeah, it's definitely not what I would call super thick. All right, do I want to plate this with rice poot? Yeah, I would describe it as like, yeah, it's not thick. I would definitely call this like chowder. It honestly has like the consistency of like a chowder. Okay, I am gonna bust out some of this wonderful vegetable fried rice I made earlier this week. Baba! You want food? Okay. You say no. I haven't heard from Trad yet. I'm hoping he's here. Is gochujang? So gochujang is wheat flour, corn syrup, water, hot pepper powder, salt, wheat, defatted soybean powder, koji. But yeah, it's basically like a fermented, just kind of pepper paste. It is really good, and it's honestly used as a base for like a lot of like Korean foods. You know what we'll do? Once that rice is heated up, I'll give y'all like a pour of this. We'll pour it onto the rice. That'll be your cinema moment. I need to vacuum seal this. And I'm gonna go, excuse me, go get my fucking beverage from upstairs. Oof. There you go. Y'all can have a shill. Are the windows leaking again, or are they good? Okay, I'll hit them with the silicone tonight. I know this shit's gonna be fucking spicy as hell. It's alright, I have iced tea and banana pudding Rice Krispie treats to fucking save me. Banana pudding this dick in your mouth. Okay. So, here you go, kids. Get your clipping buttons ready. Now I'm gonna have to do this fucking lefty style. Dropped him, man. But yeah, I would definitely say it is. Yeah, it could have been a little bit soupier, but it is definitely definitely loose. I think that's the way to describe it. Loose. Which is how my bowels are going to be in about 20 minutes. Yo, what up, D? Kippy's here, James. Aqua's here. Hi, DM. How are you? There's Trad. Hey, Trad. Do you want to come over and have some Mapo Tofu? Yeah, we just finished making some Mapo Tofu. You know what? I'm gonna bitch out and be American on this and not even do the chopstick thing. And there's some, not fresh made, but some homemade veggie fried rice on this too, so. Spicy. Question is it too spicy? I can taste that is the skin of a Thai chili. But interestingly enough, the silken tofu, kind of creamy enough, and it like tricks you into thinking it's cooling your mouth down. House situation, yeah. We discovered we have some water infiltration in the basement too, so cheers to that. But yeah, welcome in, friends. If you don't know me, I'm Kios. I'm here. I'm queer, and despite what the popular people on the internet may say, I'm Twitch's loveliest and nicest FEMBOI. Yeah, I have some banana pudding Rice Krispie treats in the fridge. Have some Mapo tofu right here. Yeah, pretty quick cooking stream. Actually, I'm going to bring y'all over here. Yes, shut up. I know I picked you up, laptop. So, I can answer your questions as need be. GM, what were you working on, buddy? I assume you were arting? Getting that Pride Month demon art in? That's actually really good. I am, I'll eat anything, but it doesn't mean I'm always a fan of it. That, tofu's not bad. Yep. This is This is one of those dishes that is spicy. It is spicy. It is heat. But it walks the balance of being too spicy that you're like, okay, I'm done, and having enough flavor and just enough heat that you're like, I can probably have like another bite of that, and just you trick yourself into it. Nah, like it's like for me, this is like the right level of spice found. Like it's spicy. It's yeah, it's spicy pepper paste with spicy peppers with peppercorns. I forgot to put the sesame oil in there. No, well. But like, yeah, it's like my nose is running levels of spicy, but like it just balances really well, especially with the pork. And I blame the pork. Pork and spicy go together so fucking well. You're starving? Come on through, bro. To be honest, I just have Szechuan peppercorns laying around. Like I generally use that, and then I have like regular, what is it, Cherry peppercorns. We're trying, Fab. I mean, we still have some stuff to knock out. We gotta get the backyard fixed up. I gotta get that water infiltration. I cannot have any of that. But otherwise, yeah, we're looking pretty good. I'll give you all the quick spinny tour, hopefully. Actually, I can use this guy. Yeah, well, let's do that. Okay, so here is the living room, which is right behind me. We have our friend Gideon over there. But it's pretty comfy. There's like a fucking TV and shit there. Everything is running from downstairs, but you know, you kind of make the best of it. The record collection's there. But yeah, it's coming together really fucking nice. Also, shout outs to Facebook Marketplace. Shelby and I have been able to acquire a few things that we've needed for like really not that much. We were lucky enough. I've been kind of hemming and hawing about a new TV for a minute. And like, no, I've had my eye on a specific model. Okay. Well, she found someone that was selling that TV, which is a 65-inch Vizio, with a Sony soundbar. $200. All we had to do was go and get it. Hey, Froob. How are you? You taking a rest today? Yeah. Absolute steal. And like, I'm not one to like, I don't brag about what I have or whatever, but like, to be honest, like, I'm fucking, why would you not? Like, if it's something that we both wanted and been like working towards, like, fucking steal. Yeah, dude, those Persona speedruns are just, ugh. They're just long. Well, if you are hungry, fresh Mapo Tofu, Rice Krispies, and fried rice. Nah, I feel you. I've been getting into fights with fucking Pokemon Infinite Fusion the past couple of days, and it is being a bitch. Yeah, me too, Kim. And like, it wasn't like all of a sudden we're like, oh, you know, we're good enough to buy a house. Like, our options were move somewhere else and rent, and you know, do this dance every 5 to 10 years because real estate values keep going up, and it is what it is, or just pull the trigger. So, you know, we knew with what we could afford, it wasn't going to be perfect, and there is no perfect house, so fuck it, we'll live with it and work with it. Yo, Draco. Yeah, no, I feel you, Fruit. I know you were talking about that. Hi, adders. Neon's here. Yeah, Mullet Mad Jack is, that's a really cool game. If y'all haven't looked into it, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It is as absurd as it sounds. How is food? Well, there's still more if you're hungry. But, welcome in, Raiders. Here, I'll put this down and I can show you we have some lovely Mapo Tofu, which is actually really fucking good. And then I have some Rice Krispies chilling in the fridge that I'll slice up. Starving. If y'all don't know Draco, I have had the absolute pleasure of working with her to create shit with my model. She's been incredibly talented. She works with a lot of people you know. If I say this loud enough, Rube's gonna hear me. She does some really cool Skeb-like commissions too. What were you working on art-wise today, girly? Exactly. Nah, it's honestly really tough. And I mean, this is like first world problems to the max, but like, it's honestly really tough to find artists that are really comfortable drawing like a more feminine leaning or like androgynous leaning like male body types. Like, it's really tough to find people that are comfortable doing that, because either it ends up like, well, a little bit either much, like too much either way. It's time to take a step back. Oh, 2.0 model? Let's go. Love to hear it. So, for the rest of the night, we have up, I'm gonna be doing Remnant with Trad at some point. And then we'll be doing some Shadow Hearts, which is a very, very cool older RPG. If you've not heard of it, it is made by Saknoth and is, I don't know the best way to describe it. It is like a horror RPG that is technically a sequel to Kadelka, but if you don't know what Kadelka is, that just doesn't fucking make sense anyway. What I am gonna do really quickly is I am going to vacuum seal this leftover pork. If you wanna get better in the kitchen or save money, get a vacuum sealer, please, for the love of God. Yeah, I'm excited. I will have to take a look at your 2.0 model, because I know you've been working on that. You were working on some stuff for Pause. I know we've been working together on stuff. So it's always good to, for me, I always get excited when artists work on stuff just for themselves, because like, that shit's always good to see. Is that me making that noise? Oh, fuck, maybe I am getting old. I don't know if that actually sealed well enough. But yeah, if you don't know me, I'm Kios. I cook, I clean. Apparently all of my artists that I've commissioned decide to raid me some points. But yeah, we are coming at you from I guess it finally stopped raining, Philadelphia. Man, Yeah, it was raining so fucking hard earlier. Our toilet in the back started fucking backing up, and the basement started to have a little bit of a water incursion. So that was a thing that has happened today, but it's all right. I will order some spray foam when I get upstairs, and I made the mistake of not re-washing my hands, and I'm pretty sure I just scratched myself open with some chili powder in the back. Yeah, Found. It's wild. Listen, I know quite a few artists that I've worked with. Leah, who was the one that made my model, had done 2 separate updates and an entirely new model before I think they even updated theirs once. Hi, Pause. Don't know Pause. Very, very talented homie as well. We play Fallout 76 together. I don't know who's got mod. Could we get a shout out for Pause and as well as Froob? If you don't know Froob is a really fucking cool dude, very good friend. He is doing some really cool shit this month with Sega. Yes, that's Sega. Raising money for Pride charities. So definitely check out those lovely, lovely peeps. Very good content. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Foud, you mentioned it, like, I love this kitchen. Like, this is what I have been, like, wanting for, dude, like, honestly, 15, 20 years of my life. I have an island that's useful, that has power, which is fucking tremendous. I have a French door fridge, I have a stove that works great, fucking sprayer, knife block, pots and pans up. I have a little bit of, you can't really see it, but I have storage over here. And I finally have a home for all of my cookbooks in the kitchen. Not all of them, but a large chunk of them, you know, in the kitchen. And it's just like, it's fucking nice. It's fucking nice. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a little bit more of this because it is actually really fucking good. But I am definitely here to field questions about cooking, cleaning. Oh yeah, I have a fucking dishwasher. Ten new speedruns, dude. I am hyped for you. And to be honest, I feel really bad because normally I will do something like charity-wise for Pride Month, and this was just not gonna happen. Like, I'll be honest, I think my personal content this month has been not like I'm phoning it in, but it's just not hit the way I've needed it to. Between just like dealing with the house stuff and getting myself ready, and dude, like, just it was just like ridiculous shit. Like, what was it, 2 days ago I went to speedrun Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just update it. And it was the worst decision I ever made, and it took me 4 hours to get things back up and running properly. And like, you know, some months you just know are not your month. And it happens, you know. Every content creator has not perfect time, you know. Right. So, while I'm thinking about it, those Rice Krispies should probably have set by now. Yeah, they're set enough. We'll get these out, and I'll just give these like a rough slice. Yeah, Kim, a fucking dishwasher. For those that love to cook but have not had a dishwasher in your life, oh my god. sun's back out. Good lord. But yeah, once Trad gets back, we'll do a little bit of cleanup and get ready to go. Oh, good. There's fucking Rice Krispie treat with banana. The fancy British gentleman. You've got boobies? Yeah, we sold our old countertop dishwasher on Facebook Marketplace. I was gonna give it to my dad, but his house fucking burned down. Your dishwasher sucks. Have you considered spending more time in the kitchen, Pause? That was a joke about how you're a dishwasher. Gender! Yeah, it to be honest, the heat should have broken with that thunderstorm. The biggest issue is it wasn't like hot. It was only in the 80s today, but it was just humid. Like it was oppressively humid. But yeah, I definitely commiserate with a lot of the European folk. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm super lucky we have central air here and central heat, but the construction method of like the exterior of the building we live in is very much like early 1900s. So it's very thick, a lot of brick, a lot of mortar. So basically it's like living in an oven. Yeah, I'm sure it will, but the sun's due to go down in an hour, so that should hopefully prevent it from getting like too wacky. Yeah, these are pretty good. It's Rice Krispie treats. Like, of course they're good. You fucking blow my diet. All the fucking hell. Yeah, it was, so we went out to pick up the groceries at like, honestly, I think it was barely past noon, and it was only like mid 80s, so in Celsius about like 24, 25 maybe, and that wasn't bad. The fact that it was stale, just humid with no like air movement, it was in that very odd temperature range where like if you put the AC on in the car, you'll end up getting fucking cold, but like it's just so stuffy and oppressive. Like you need something, but it's like too hot just to use fans only. Welcome to the Northeast and the Midwest. It's just too hot and humid all the time. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a little bit more Mapo Tofu, and I guess whenever Trad gets back, we'll play some video games. In the meantime, is there any cooking questions? Any cooking concerns? I do have a bunch of bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs that I should realistically, like, If I don't break them down tonight, it's not the end of the world, but I really should break them down so I could get them all vacuum sealed. I could present that as content if anyone has like... That's like a whole bunch of words that make no sense. Anyway, that's cool, I guess. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I may not look it, but I've actually pretty smart and politically aware, thankfully. I also know way better than to get into a discussion about the merits of democracy and communism on the internet with strangers. I'd rather fucking try and jam an entire wok up my asshole. Ugh. The best part about me, Kim, is I don't have a cover because I don't like wearing clothes. I swear that's not. Swear I'm not an exhibitionist. Actually, I need to wash this really quick just to get this one up and out of the way. But yes, pause. I know you are working on your house. Have you thought about a magnet block for the knives in the kitchen? 10 out of 10 would recommend. Gets them up out of the way. To be fair, I don't know if you're like into cooking as well. I don't even know. I don't really know that many people who are into cooking as much as I am, besides probably Kim, Trad, and Dowd, probably. Yeah. So, Kim, I know you're big on cooking. You love making salsa. I've had Kim's salsa before. Pretty sure I have, and it's really fucking good. Dowd's a fellow, you know, time in the kitchen is time well spent. And Trad used to work for a whole bunch of restaurants back in the day. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the taco night. I was looking at stuff like that too, for like spice racks, but I have way too many spices, like legitimately. I have the entire cart. Okay, y'all love cooking? Good. Well, by all means. Listen, it's like the only thing we... Oh, God. It's like the only thing we can control anymore is what we put in our body. You made chicken shawarma? Oh, God, I love shawarma. Do you put it over fries? You make your own bread? Yes, that's something I really want to get back into. So, odd humble brag. It'll be the second camera, the one under the ferret. Our oven has settings for bread proofing, a dehydrator, and has convection settings. So like, I just need to get into the headspace to do it again. Yeah, that would not be a bad idea, Kim. To be honest, like I see what you're saying. Just like have like a spice rack here hinge that kind of folds out from the the underside. That's not a bad idea. You know what the crazy part is I could probably design that and 3D print it like myself. And like, don't get me wrong, I love the spice cart, but like half of the stuff I don't regularly need it and it could go somewhere else. To be honest, Gino, people are weird, but like at least they're like not commenting about my feet or my body or my appearance. Hey yo, I need 2 cans of spray foam, a squatty potty, a ladder, and a bath mat, and a plunger. We don't have a plunger or a toilet scrubber because I wasn't putting that in my car. But yeah, got me again. Right in the back of the throat. Good Lord. It's like when you're sucking it real good and they don't give you a heads up. Where was I? What were we talking about? But yeah, I'm super lucky. Like I've had the ability to, you know what? I forgot about Alec. Alec's a big cook too. Like I've loved having the ability to fucking share kitchen space with a lot of friends. Oh, that's not bad. So this is for like the downstairs bathroom now. It's like, well, you know what? We could swap them. We could definitely swap them. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? But yeah, don't get me wrong. I've like always had like this weird thing. Like I would love to have a gas stove, but like more and more I find out like the shit's awful. But having a little fucking like camping butane or propane stove just for like walking shit, it's so much better. And I don't have to worry about destroying the fucking cook surface. Yo, appreciated. Blessed be. All right, I'll order that when I get upstairs. Also, can someone tell me how many calories is in an entire batch of Rice Krispies? Ready whenever? Okay. Let me just start wrapping up. 7, 0 if you put them. Oh, if I eat them on the weekend? Okay. 0 it is. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna start putting stuff away. There are no calories. But yeah, no, this has been cool. This has been really fun. Personally, I'm enjoying the setup that we have for the cooking stream. I need to finalize, like I don't need 2 cameras on the cart, but like one for the in-close kind of shots. This one somewhere over there, but you know, we'll continue working on this. But I think it's nice to have fucking space and light and entertain. Oh, God. A slice. Oh yeah. It's not healthy, but you know what? It's fine. One of the things I have noticed, and it's kind of like you don't really know how much energy you burn during the day until you're like actively working on like house projects, like caulking under the fucking door or caulking your window seals or crawling around blowing spray foam into shit, repainting walls. Like, it's fucking incredibly tiring and exhausting work. And like, don't get me wrong, I probably am slightly fucking out of shape and I'm in my 30s, but like, I hung a bunch of curtain rods and like pictures and fucking art. I gotta tell you, my fucking arms were tired afterwards. Okay. So, we're gonna do a little bit of a quick cleanup and then we're gonna get with Trad. Trad, are you on any kind of like time restraint tonight? Like, did you, because we're gonna be starting, I would say like an hour late, do you wanna go an extra hour or? Yeah, no, for real. Not sure, maybe? Okay. Let me just try and get like some of this stuff in some semblance of cleaned up so I don't give my wife a heart attack. Also, not give myself a fucking heart attack too. Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm not demanding answers now, my guy. I'm just saying, the only thing I have scheduled for the rest of the night is probably shadow farts, because I have pushed that off for like the past 2 days because heavily modified cyberpunk is fun. And just, I know with everything going on, like, I know a lot of people are busy taking like an extra week for like 4th of July in the US. I know Europe also has TwitchCon EU right now. GDQ, SGDQ is going on here in the US. I think there's like something else big too that it's fucking CEO as well. Big fighting game tournament. So I know everyone's like just been hella busy as of late. A lot of Pride Month charity work, so. God, the other thing it's again, there's like little things that you learn as you work on a house and shit, but like, I gotta tell you, having the ability to control what temperature the water is in this place, you know, owning a house or having access to it in like a private apartment is fucking tremendous, okay? The water down here is very hot, very, very hot. But that's intentional because the dishwasher fucking cleans everything. And I mean fucking like sterilizes, not even sanitized, like hot. But that's good though. I like making sure my shit's really clean. And the downstairs shower gets very fucking hot. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. There was fuck. Which con was that, Kim? I know I'm gonna not remember the name. My pans! Oh, Draco. Speaking of making bread, do y'all have a good challah bread recipe? Magicon Amsterdam. Oh yeah, there was one in Amsterdam. I think there was one in the US too, unless I'm like stroking. Yeah, I'm just out here stroking my shit. Fucking covered in lotion, stroking my shit. Dishwasher, was this run? Dishwasher was. What? Dishwasher was run. Okay, so I gotta fucking unload that tonight or tomorrow. That's alright. That's okay. You know someone that might? Just make sourdough, Hokkaido, and potato. If you have a good potato bread recipe, please, like, fucking send that. Unfortunately for us, it is very difficult to find potato bread. Like, there's really only one brand here that makes potato bread, and I used to eat their stuff like religiously. They were super cool. The last election cycle, they gave a bunch of money to the candidate that thinks, well, his platform was women belong in the kitchen and that's it. And gay people aren't people. And they gave his campaign like $250,000. So I'm just not gonna buy their stuff anymore. Because I don't want to support that type of company. I don't care if their potato bread's good. Not that good to invalidate my or anyone else's existence. I have a pretty good Hokkaido milk bread recipe kicking around. All right, so let me, yeah, y'all know me. I will take any recipes all the time. Let me start kicking down the cameras here, and we will wrap it up. So, if you have any last questions, now's the time. Otherwise, I really appreciate y'all coming through. Big ups, obviously, for the raids. Go check out Froob, go check out Draco, go check out Pause, go check out DM. But I'm gonna cut the VOD here, and we'll start breaking down and get ready for trad. Second thought, I am really glad that I don't have a camera facing backwards. My microphone wire got caught on the cart here, pulled my pants right off, and the wireless mic. And fucking catch me a ban on Twitch. Ugh. Thank you. Okay, let me start shutting these down. And I'm gonna hop into this call with Trad, who's not here yet. But yeah, big ups everyone. Super thank you for swinging through. There's the Discord, there's the YouTube. Tea drinkers, check out the blends from our friends. Check out my wife's Etsy. And there is the stream wish list.